Picture this. One day, the Earth just stops spinning. What happens next? Imagine a world where our planet, which currently spins at a brisk 1,000 miles per hour, suddenly stands still. This rotation is responsible for more than just our daily sunrise and sunset. It shapes our gravitational field, dictates our climate patterns, and fundamentally influences life as we know it. The Earth's spin is a cosmic rhythm we all dance to. So, what would happen if this spinning suddenly came to a halt? The immediate aftermath of the Earth's halt would be catastrophic. Imagine a spinning top slowing down and ultimately coming to a standstill. Now picture that on a planetary scale. The Earth's rotation carries a lot of momentum, and stopping suddenly would be like slamming on the brakes of a high-speed train. The immediate effects would be akin to a global disaster movie. The momentum would whip up winds of unimaginable speed, transforming our tranquil breezes into raging hurricanes. We're talking winds that could flatten entire cities in an instant. Simultaneously, our oceans, no longer held in place by the forces of rotation, would surge across continents, causing floods of biblical proportions. And let's not forget the land. Massive landmass displacement would occur as the Earth's crust adjusts to the sudden halt. Mountain ranges could crumble, valleys could close, and new landforms could emerge in an instant. But that's not all. The Earth's stopped rotation would have some long-term effects too. Long after the winds died down and the oceans settled, the Earth would be a drastically different place. As the planet's rotation grinds to a halt, the gravitational field would undergo a significant transformation. Normally, the Earth's spin causes it to bulge at the equator and flatten at the poles, but without this centrifugal force, our planet would start becoming more oval-shaped over time. This change in shape would lead to a redistribution of land and sea, with profound implications for life on Earth. Now let's talk about the climate. With the Earth's rotation stopped, one side of the planet would be in perpetual sunlight, while the other side would be trapped in an endless night. This would create extremes of temperature, turning the sunny side into a scorching desert and the dark side into a frozen wasteland. The only habitable zone might be a narrow band of twilight around the border between light and dark. The cessation of Earth's rotation would also mean the end of the magnetic field that protects us from harmful solar radiation. This would lead to increased exposure to the sun's rays on one side and cosmic radiation on the other, making life even more challenging. In this static world, the rhythm of life that we're accustomed to, day and night, the changing seasons, would be completely disrupted. Life as we know it would cease to exist. The Earth, once teeming with life, would be transformed into a planet of extremes, a far cry from the hospitable home we know today. So, if the Earth stopped spinning, it would be disastrous. But let's take a moment to recap the main points we've discussed and bring everything full circle. The immediate aftermath of the Earth ceasing its rotation would be nothing short of cataclysmic. The abrupt halt would fling everything not bolted down eastward, creating winds that would flatten everything in their path. The oceans would surge, creating massive tsunamis that would wash over continents. But that's not all. As we've explored, the Earth's rotation also causes the planet to bulge at the equator. If the Earth stopped spinning, gravity would pull everything into a sphere. The oceans would redistribute, forming a giant sea around the equator and leaving massive land masses at the poles. Over time, the long-term effects would be just as dramatic. With half the planet always facing the sun and the other half plunged into eternal darkness, temperatures would become extreme. The side facing the sun would be scorched into a desert, while the dark side would become a frozen wasteland. And let's not forget about the Earth's magnetic field, generated by its spinning core. Without the Earth's rotation, the magnetic field would weaken, leaving us vulnerable to harmful solar and cosmic radiation. Life as we know it, from the smallest microorganisms to the largest mammals, would struggle to survive in these harsh conditions. So, it's clear that the Earth's rotation is essential for life as we know it. It's not just about giving us day and night. The Earth's spin keeps our climate stable, generates our protective magnetic field, and even shapes the very land and oceans we live on. It's a delicate balance, a cosmic ballet, that makes our planet a habitable oasis in the vastness of space. And it's all thanks to the Earth's steady spin. The next time you watch the sun rise or set, remember, it's all thanks to our spinning Earth.